What's up, YouTube? It's Frenchie here, back with another Rome 2 online battle. And in this one I'm doing it a little bit differently. I'm letting my opponent pick my faction, because I know that I tend to have a couple of factions I feel very comfortable with, and some I'm not so comfortable with. So you saw here I failed by sending it in a message to my team, which I obviously don't have, and then gave him the offer. He wants me to be Macedon, and he's a nice guy, So yeah, let's quickly pick a Macedonian army. So I'm not really... Oh, I keep trying to get rid of the general and I forget you can't do it that way. I'm not really that confident with Macedon. I haven't really played as them. They don't have any of the truly overpowered units. Let's see, he's gonna probably have some Aspis companions, but yeah, they don't have any elephants or chariots or anything like that, and their main strength is these foot companions, but since pikes are trash, doesn't do you much good. So let's get 6 of these royal peltasts. These Cretan archers are pretty solid. Maybe a couple of slingers. Yeah, it's gonna make me run out of money. So we'll do... Alright, so we have our build. It is 5 of these companion cav, skirmish cav, and a Tarentine cav, and then 1 Cretan archer, 1 archer, and 6 royal peltasts. So I'll probably cut out the bit where I was doing selection, because I was having a bit of trouble picking a build that fit within the money that I wanted to use. I'm not really used to picking between these kinds of units. And yeah, normally I wouldn't have brought any skirmishers. I was considering just doing a rush build with Macedon, but I saw, well, he's Epirus, so he's probably going to have elephants, I'm assuming. If not, then skirmishers are essentially going to be useless because I didn't bring enough of them to either skirmish him down late game or to make a difference in the early game. So hopefully he brought elephants so that my money is not wasted. But we will see. So these royal peltasts I'm quite confident of. I know Epirus doesn't have very good melee infantry, so maybe that could be my advantage, is in the melee category. I should probably split up these Jav Cav. Actually, let's keep the Tarentine Cav on the right and Skirmisher Cav on the left. Don't see any point to throwing them in diamond. These guys have flaming shot, these guys do not. Yeah, they don't have much ammo, but maybe early game they'll be useful. Maybe I can pick off his skirmishers, who knows. Just wanted to see how they play. So anyway, let him know I'm ready. He looks like he is too. So yeah, let's start moving up. Alright, let's get into position. Let's take a quick look at his build while we're moving. Don't see any elephants. That's a bummer. Although I guess I shouldn't be too upset about not seeing elephants. He's got, looks like 2 Hellenic Royal Guard and 3 pikemen, 6 Hellenic Royal Cavalry, some disadvantage in cav fight, and 3 mercenary Cretan archers. And since I don't see anywhere he could be hiding anything, I'm going to assume that's his entire build. So he's going to rush out these 3 to get an engagement. I'm not quite sure that's what I want. Although, the engagement will entirely depend on charges. Since I'm going to assume these are fairly equal cav. Although I wonder if I can bring archers to bear. Let's see if we can do that. And then pull these guys back. Alright, so let's... What would be nice is if I could catch all 3 of these guys with 1. let's see what we can do in terms of that. So he's going to turn back. That's probably smart of him, because that wouldn't be a favorable engagement. He does have the skirmishing edge, so I have to be a little bit cautious with how much I fiddle around in this early stage. I should really get the infantry fight going. But I can't advance unsupported. Let's set up the archers on a flank here. Get off some early damage on these pikemen. Although pikes are total trash, so I'm not particularly worried about them. Yeah, this is going to be where the issue lies. And that he has this one extra cav unit that he can throw to either side. So this battle is going to come down to who can make best use of their advantage in infantry or cavalry. So I'm going to keep him distracted with these guys and just move up my peltists. So let's see what he chooses to do. He's going to do that. He's going to rush me. So I'm going to charge him with a trample charge, and charge there with a trample, and that should engage all three of his units. And that gives my gen time to get around. And as this is happening, let's raise the banner and rally, and get a back charge on those Hellenic Royals. My infantry have moved up pretty much on... Oh wow, and I've let that happen over there. Well played by him. Actually more terribly played by me, but oh well. So let's micro this line to make up for the terrible micro of earlier. So I'm gonna win this cav fight over here, although he is sending his gen, so let's pull the skirmish cav back. Let's do that there. Now I'm gonna want to sweep in onto his back. Alright, his gen is coming in, so let's keep these guys focused on their task. And then bring the skirmish cav around for a back charge. And I know that they're not the best unit for that, but it's all I got right now. So, let's use the whip. And take apart these pikemen. And let's get his skirmishers. Yeah, and that's a really stupid mistake of me over here, because that could very well be what costs me. Actually, let's use these skirmish cav for what they're meant for before I throw them into the back of that gen. And he is going to pull out his general to try to chase me, which is probably a mistake. Alright, so now I can focus fire on these, because I know that I can take down the skirmishers with my light cav. But he got just a massive victory over on that flank, and that's going to be hard to overcome. So these Royal Peltists are doing their work. Alright, so these Hellenic Royals can come over. It looks like... Where is he coming? He's coming right there. Alright, so let's get my archers firing here. And let's collapse this pike unit. Bring up my cav. Alright, so my Tarentine cav are engaged. Let's smack that general. Keep my archers firing. Alright, so let's turn and brace, for lack of a better idea. Oh, this is trouble. So yeah, I'll turn that unit this way, this unit that way. This is not going to go well though. Although if these peltists can hold, it gives me an opportunity to do this. So let's rally them to try to make sure they hold. And let's try to smack into these Lennox.
The enemy general is dead.
Could have sworn I just took you off. No, yeah. So now let's pull our Cretan archers back. Got his general there. So that's obviously fantastic for me. I can just take down these, and now I should have this fight. So good game to my opponent. He calls good game. So yeah, this was a really stupid mistake over here. Lesson of the day: don't become overly obsessed with one flank. Make sure you're watching both of them. That's just bad micro there. Speaking of bad micro, I almost just let these archers get caught. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. I know the game's over, but at the same time, no need to be making any more mistakes than necessary. Let's just charge them though. Actually, I just said no need to be. Yeah, there really isn't a need to be making stupid mistakes, so let's not use the Tarentine cavalry like that. So those pikes are going to break, and those ones now break. So that's a costly victory. I mean, I'll take it. Macedon's not my preferred faction, but oh well, good game to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of random aspect, and I will see you next time.